last August I paid nearly $400 for 3 of these from Better Bee, and it's not expired yet. September 2020 is when it expires. So I used it in the month of September, and I noticed by the end of October, when bees should have stopped dying, I noticed they were still dying. So end of October, early November, I started checking my colonies, and I found 1 mite out of every 100 bees on my colonies. So I quickly switched to acidic acid vaporizer, and I contacted Not Apiary's, maker of this product, and I told them they had a problem and it didn't kill the Varroa mites. And they tried to claim I had a reinfestation, but there wasn't enough time for me to have that many mites on my bees in just a couple of weeks that I still had left in the fall that was still warm enough for them to pick up mites. So I told them it wasn't a reinfestation, and then they told me to contact Better Bee about getting a refund. So I contacted Better Bee and I told them there was a problem with this product, and they told me there was no problem with it. They're still using it, and I should contact Not Apiary's. So the bottom line is I didn't get a refund on this product. Better Bee and Not Apiary's, they've worked together in the past on formic acid years ago. It's in a book that I have, Natural Beekeeping. So they're in cahoots with each other. They're pointing their finger at each other, saying, okay, talk to that person, and then we try talking to that person, they'll point your finger to the other person. Well, it's just a big circle jerk. So don't waste your money with this Formic Pro formic acid. It did a good job killing 10% of my queens, but it did not kill the Varroa mites last fall. So what ended up happening was a large number of my colonies are smaller than they should be going into winter. So I'm having to take them inside and outside. And if you've seen videos where my hives are inside, I don't leave them in there all winter long when it's warm enough. It's in the 30s right now. It was in the 30s last night, and I brought some out yesterday afternoon, but I didn't unplug the hole in them because I didn't want all the bees flying out. I give them a chance to cool down and cluster. And like this morning, I unplugged these right here. I took these out yesterday afternoon, and I come out early in the morning before the sun come up, and I unplugged them. So I didn't have to worry about all the bees flying out because they had cooled off. And it's hard to watch, but you do get some bees that come out and die and don't make it back in. They end up on the ground where it's cold and wet. But that's just the way it is. So you have to let them out. It's not good for them to be in the hive for all winter long. It's possible for them to get through winter, but I try to let them out as much as possible. Okay, thank you.